Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, our Equine family. Welcome to Equine Underground Invitational number 21, last invitational of 2023. Excited to share this event with lovely co-host Mark, who's always been a figure in this invitational stream. And we might be
Hi,
joined by
everyone.
Troy soon. So, this is invitation number 21. It also marks the eve of the 2-year anniversary of our mint. I'd say while we wait for people to join, I think it's and while we post the link around, I'll just say that it's been wonderful journey so far, and I was really hoping to have something more released to the game release. Let's say around this anniversary, but yeah, that wasn't just possible at all. Oh yeah, we have Troy with us here. So not sure if this is the camera Troy or the non-camera Troy. Probably the audio Troy. So yeah, as we ready up this invitation, I think there's been a lot of discussion in general with the community, kind of sharing where we are, etc. So we won't go beyond that, but it's also the very close to the end of the year, so we're looking forward. There we go. This is the camera Troy, and I've done that. Hi Troy, how are you doing? Can you hear us? Oops, there's echo. Anyhow. Hi Tomo. Hi LW. I've muted you. 1 second, let me unmute. When I unmute you, we have this echo.
Yeah, I think there has to be one speaker only.
Should I try this? Oh no, I don't. I shouldn't show this. Try on the stream. Anyhow,
Cannot hear you.
Yeah, I have you muted. I can unmute if we're good. Let's see.
Try.
Can you hear me
You're
now?
unmuted. Yes.
Can you hear me
Perfect.
now?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I had to turn the speaker off on my laptop that has my camera and put my speaker on my phone that has my audio. So we were getting the feedback from the laptop.
Yeah. Perfect. Problem solved.
All right. We're all set.
You're sporting that lovely polo shirt as well.
I am.
You guys can see I'm also sporting a Qatari winter attire. We've transferred to winter, which ends up being more colorful. It's not really cold. We just like to enjoy wearing a different color. It's not really worth it. The change in warmth, I would say. It is wool though. Hi, Recruiter. And I was saying earlier, but also to the live audience, tomorrow happens to mark the 2-year anniversary for the Pioneer Mint. For us in Qatar, it also marks the Qatar National Day. So we'll be celebrating our National Day tomorrow. Easier for me to remember the Pioneer Mint Day because it's the same one as the Qatar National Day. I celebrated both events at the same time, I would say 2 years ago. Anyhow, we have an exciting invitational happening today. Mark, if you can maybe take us through a quick recap of what we have coming up.
Sure. So this time we are doing a slightly different approach, although some things are quite familiar. So we will have 2 classes or 2 sets of races, starting with 24 horses in each race, and half of the top, half of them moves to semifinal, and then we'll have the final. One of them will be about being fast, as you can see here in the name. So those horses here will be moving. The fastest horses will be moving to the next round, and then we have a slow, where the slowest 3 will move to the next round, right? So this is the wooden spoon, so-called, or I think we called it losers, which sounds a bit sad, but let's call it wooden spoon here for the live stream. So expect slow times and long races. I think we didn't specify it, but we've been doing this whole thing with 3 laps. So 1 lap in in quarterfinal, 2 in semifinal, and 3 in final. So I think we'll do that. One other difference this time is we will have top 5 and top 5 for faster and bottom 5 for slowest get a prize and NFT. And again, I'm not sure if we communicated fully, but we'll still keep the usual 1,000 ADA prize pool split among top 3. So top 3 will get the ADA and top 5 will get NFT. So top 3 will get both NFT and an ADA. Quick reminders, this is not Equine game. We are running this community event based on the fan-based game created by Eustacia called Lovelace Downs, and obviously the graphics is very simplistic. It's fun, it's cute, but it's not a representative of what the game will look like. And also the engine that runs it is built fully by Eustacia, who has no view into how our engine is built. There's no view on how this hidden stats will impact. So obviously it's all made to be fun. It's all a community kind of event, which we do every month for a while now, and we'll continue doing it. There was a little bit misunderstanding this time about the number of entries. We had to cut few because we ran it either in 24 or 36. Sorry about not communicating it clearly, but anyway, we are there. And I guess we are ready to start, unless there is anything else, Fahad, you wanted to add?
No, that was perfectly clear, I would say, and indeed, I've seen the discussion about the 24 or 32 participants. I think that those are the cutoffs. This is driven by the automated, let's say, feature, where it only works with round numbers, or rather, multiples of 8, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we had to.
It's not multiples of 8. Yeah. It needs to divide by 2 3 times, right? So it's like 6. It's 24. Yeah. Well, not
multiples
6
of 6 is what you say.
Multiples of 8. You can do multiples of 8. You could do multiples of 4 technically. The problem is if we have 27, then we have to start putting dummies in there to make this. The way it is created, this software makes it harder. So that's what we go with. We'll make it very clear in the future announcements to recommend to sign up as soon as possible, because if we don't get 36 entries, we will cap it at 24.
Yeah, and to define also clearly that the tournament size will be X subject to enough registrants, and if fewer, then it will be cut down to a smaller field.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
Just to avoid disappointment. There's one more special thing I remember in this underground invitation is that it was actually very thoughtful, I think, from Rachel, who I hope is having a great vacation, to allow our lovely moderators to join this event. And it's one of those things where we were wary in most standard normal invitations of having our moderator team join, just because of how it would look if our mods win a race where the community is playing in. But thinking of, let's say, almost a year and a half, or maybe it's a year, just a bit more than a year of invitations happening, but this whole period where our moderators who also hold horses, who also don't have any extra information about how either equine races work as an engine or this game, the Lovelace Downs, we thought maybe we can give our mods a chance to actually join this event. They've been supporting it for so long. No hard feelings to the community. I hope nobody sees this as problematic if one of our mods does end up winning. I know Troy is rooting very hard for Charlie Brown, who's been waiting for a long time to enter these races. But just to make sure it's clear that if one of our mods does win this, we want to make sure that it's clearly communicated. I hope that the community understands and also appreciates the effort that the mods have been putting to keep this event running. So yeah, good luck to everyone participating.
Yeah, JP is already talking smack in the chat channel, I see. Telling me I'm going to be watching Predators back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I wonder if Luke's 5-speed is competing in the wooden spoon race. That's another
It
one we
is.
like to make fun
It
of.
is.
It is good.
It is 5 speeds in the other one.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Yeah.
Cool.
Anything else we want
So
to
let's
go,
start.
or should we start?
I mean, you can go through the names. So this is the wooden spoon race, first group
Okay.
out of
So we
4.
start with the quarterfinals of slowest, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
group 1 is gonna be Raboto's Blitz. Then we have Faisal's Equine Pioneer Horse going for vanilla. We have Scooter Boots Ease Up, CKJ Chambers Navy Blues, Genelome's Probably Nothing, and Stevenson Jr.'s Equine Pioneer Horse. So there's 2 of them.
Okay, we are getting ready. It's 1 lap only, so it's gonna be fast, or semi-fast, because those are the slow horses. Remember, the last
Relatively.
3 are moving forward, not the top 3, last 3.
Yeah.
And let's go.
Here we go. We are all in on this Sunday. Going for the bottom 3. And they're off. Who's going to drop to the back to start? Let's see. We've got the 5 and the 3, the 5 and the 2 and the 3 in the back. The 2 and the 3 are just kicking back. It looks like the 3 is going to just hang back, but oh no, the 3 doesn't know what it wants to do, if it wants to win or stay back. But the 3 did stay back, I think.
So clovers
I
are
don't
bad.
know.
Huh?
It's so
No
hard to
clovers.
call. Yeah,
No
it is
clovers.
true.
So
Clovers is
yeah,
bad luck in this race.
yeah. So Scooter Boots Ease Up, Janelom's Probably Nothing, and Reboto's Blitz and proceed from this one.
Impressive 7 endurance. He will do really well in the 3 laps final if he gets there.
Set up for success.
He'll do really well or do really poorly.
Yeah.
Poorly
Okay.
as well.
Yeah. So second group, we have Aero Creators, Pat Blanche. I hope I didn't butcher that. Crystallines, Dusty. We have 108 Stitches with us here as well today. Fungo. We have Foxhill Stables, Beep Beep. We have D-Ferg's Slow Motion. And then we have Cyanescence, Burnt Biscuits.
Maybe I'll
Motion of
zoom
Motion.
it a little bit for everyone, if I can remember how.
I
Maybe
see
not.
you, Troy, calling out the bottoms list of.
Yeah, I
of-
tell you what, it's
yeah.
different.
Okay, ready?
All right, we're all in. Who's going to be last out of the gates? We're going to see. Last out of the gate is the 4. The 4 and the 1 and the 3, I guess, is in the back. We got the 4 and the 1. 1 decides to drop. No, I'm reading this backwards. The 5 and the 6 and the 3. So the 6 is in the back, but I think 5 dropped all the way to the back.
Yes,
Now the
Stitches
3.
Fungo was the best at being last. Defect Slow Motion, Cyanescence, Bad Biscuit will proceed to the next round. Good luck to the rest. Five speed is coming in this group. We have Dazzledge, all pace, no grace. We have Luke, 1080 LT's 5 speed, the notorious 5 speed is in this race. We have Aussie G's Captain Crunch. We have Jer's Snail Power, Farmer S2's Slow Jenny, and then we have El Megaphone's Grey Goose.
Snail power.
Good
I like
or-
that.
Yeah, bad luck, I guess, to everyone. Good luck to everyone being slow.
You zoomed it up. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. We're all in.
Now you can't see the last 3, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, now I
It
can.
will open. It will open.
Oh, okay.
There we go. All right, cool. We got 2 that dropped to the back with the 3 and the 5, and 4 goes all the way to the back with the 5 and the 3. 3 and 5 are in the back. 4 is in the back. 5's in the back. 2's in the back. Who wants to lose this race? 2 is all the way in the back with the 5, but oh no.
Oh, but he got
2 makes the
over.
last move to the front, but 5 is the big loser.
Still got it. Is this the last? Oh no, there's one more. Okay, so Farmer S2 Slow Genie, 5 speed, still living up to the name. And we have Judge Snail Power. We proceed to the next round.
5 speed is quite impressive. I think it's the lowest speed we have, right?
I think so.
But who knows what he will grow into in few years after activation.
Absolutely.
Could be a
So
champion.
group 4, we have Senior Ding Dong's Horse. We have Paul Franco's Christmas Bonus. We have Equine Stables French Fries. We have Raptors Os Patchy. We have J Cardano fans Cedar Rune. Then we have T-Kov's Needs Blinkers.
All right, we're loading up on the Sunday day at Lovelace Downs.
Last quarterfinal. Bottom 3 moving forward.
Who's going to lose? Let's see. We're all in. And we're off in this one lap, one and done race. We got the 3 all the way to the bottom. 2 drops back. 6 says, no, I want a piece of this. 6 says, no, I'm going to try to win. 6 doesn't know what he's doing. We got the 2 all the way to the back. 6 decides to go to the back now with the 2 and the 4 and the 6. And oh my gosh, 4,
A lot
1,
of clovers
5.
at the end.
Yeah, change the field there. So we have Raptors Patchy proceeding. Senior Ding Dong's Horse. And J Cardano fans Cedar Rune proceeding to the next round.
Awesome. Now we will move to the slightly opposite. Fast Guys quarterfinal. Or do
So
we
this is-
continue?
No, let's continue let's go for quarterfinals for fast, but just to make sure. So this was unrestricted. Any horse enters open bracket, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we have basically an open entry. So we have Lady Ace Rock Dome of Solace Rocky Road. We have CRNI Big 10Ks 7291. We have Clay Connoisseur's Honey. We have McDon 94's Patch. We have Subjectile, Originary Quetzals, Waldo's Gun. We have Speed Farm's Pressure.
So remember
That's
here,
everyone.
top 3 are moving forward. This should be a fast race. Here, clovers are good.
Top 3.
Yeah.
We're all in this unrestricted speed race. We're loaded up. And we are off. Right to the front goes the 3 horse, followed by the 4, and then the 5 settles in for third and makes a sudden move up to first. We got the 5 up in first, followed by 3. 2 is bringing on the pressure. Here comes 6, and 3 jumps up there, but 6 is jumping up to the front, and it's gonna be 6.
That was close.
Oh, we're looking at the top. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I went back and forth. So congrats to those who proceed to Speed Farm's Pressure, CRNI Big 7291. We have Mick Don's Patch go to semifinals. And best of luck to those who could make it this time. So group 2, we have Circa 81's Winnie McWinface. We have Ran Rafaran's Chakalita. We have Indra's Golden Dawn. Indra's name brings back memories. We have Jay Brea, Jordan's Remote Possibility, and we have Till's Gooner. Curly brackets Pioneer.
All right.
Top 3
Indra
moving
remind me of the
forward.
Space Buds days just because of a lot of trading back then, I think, between me and Indra.
We're in. It's
Maybe not
going to
a
be
lot of
all
distance.
speed. Here we go. And we're off. 3 jumps to the front with the 2 and the 5. Looks like everybody is right up there in the front. We've got the 3 and the 6. You know, the 6 has been really fast today there on the outside. But we got the 2. 2 is ahead by about a head. We're coming into the stretch right now. 2's got a very small lead, but 6 came on at the very end. It was like
Very
2,
close.
4, 6.
Very close race. So Randa Farhan's Chakalita proceeds. Jebrea's Jebrea until Gooner curly brackets Pioneer. Best of luck to
3.
the rest. So group 3 we have DHW's Bed Gellerts. We have PB and Clay's Paco. Oh, the the first Underground Invitational winner, always forever be remembered for that. Dave D'Antoni's Bell Bizarre, SM10's Larson 7, Lewis B's Black Fox, and Matt Frother's Daisy Juanita. Get that, guys.
Paco's in this race.
That's the difference between games and sports. In sports, you remember the winners.
Here we go. It's going to be a quick race. And they're off. 4 jumps out with the 6, followed by 1. 6 takes a little bit of a lead. Looks like the 6 is ahead by about a neck. Here comes the 1. 4 catches a clover right there and takes a small lead with the 2 and the 6 right behind it. 1's trying to move up a little bit along with the 5.
So Paco proceeds to the next round. Good luck. SM10's Larson 7, Lewis B's Black Fox go to the semi-finals for this very heavy tier, I would say. Congrats. In Group 4, we have Troy's one and only Charlie Brown, Gogoji's The Trader, JK 7759's Queen of the Rats. We have Mr. Builder's Equine Pioneer Horse. We have Tomo's Mini GG, and we have GPS Predator. This is an early showdown happening here. I wonder, Troy, if you're going to be able to call this race.
Predator's got
this one lap.
Predator's got the outside that's been fast. We'll see.
Let's see. Last quarterfinal.
We're getting in. We're settled down. Charlie's got a little look in his eye. Predator's looking over at Charlie. And we're off. 1 jumps out in front with the 3 and the 4. 6 drops to the back. I think 6 doesn't know what race he wanted to be in. But here comes number 6. 6 moves up. We've got the 6 and the 4. Charlie better get a move on if he's going to get a piece of this. I'm a little worried he didn't get there. God.
Well,
Predator takes it.
Gave you a fair warning. To be fair, gave you a fair warning. So congrats for those who proceed. JPS Predator was a favorite, I would say, and expected actually. But it was nice to see Charlie Brown on the track for once. Mr. Builder's Equine Pioneer Horse and JK's Queen of the Rats proceed to the next round to semifinals. So we go back to
Charlie Brown was really unlucky. He didn't catch a single clover through the whole round. That's why.
Isn't that a Charlie
Brown?
That's
why luck sometimes can change outcomes.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It's
Congratulations, Predator. Well raced.
We have something interesting happened here.
Is this the thing, though?
I don't think I can run. We have to rerun. We never had that happen. We have a break tie, which effectively means that, well, basically there are 2 horses that finished last at the same time, I think. And because of that, we need to replay this group 4.
Wow, the dead heat?
Looks like it because, look, we have 3 here. And I'm just checking quickly. Here I have an option to play round 2. Here, unless we resolve it, we don't. So our apologies to the viewers. This never happened before. This is new. We have to rerun it. We don't know if the outcome will be exactly the same or maybe changing. It's what it is.
Could it be because of setup, or is it?
No, because the other groups are okay. You see, the other groups, the lowest points are moving forward, right?
Because they have 1, 2, 3. But here there's a 0. Which is kind of
which I don't understand why, but
because you see there's no 5 points, so that's where the tie was. Okay, I get it. There was a tie on one of the positions, so they have to break it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So should I replay or should I break tie? I don't know what break tie means, actually. It never happened before. I guess we just...
Well, the point...
No, replay is going to play the host.
But 1, 2, and 3 are your ones that are moving on, right? So the 0...
No, nothing is moving on until we break the tie. I don't know what
Replay,
that means. I will click on it.
replay would show you.
No,
Replay
because
would just show you the.
replay is just showing the game, I think. I don't
Yeah,
think it
can
will
we- can we-
restart the.
Shall we see it? Just to remind ourselves.
Okay. So just for everyone to know, we don't know what will happen. That's what sometimes happens in live races.
So is
We
this
don't know
the
if this
real
will
race?
resolve it or if we need to break the tie. We'll have to see.
Is
So
this
it's
the real
one
race
lap.
going right here?
No. We're
We have no
replaying.
idea.
We're replaying the race.
I don't
We
know.
assume it's
I
gonna
don't know if it's a
replay.
restart race or
It should be replaying the same race, just so we see what happened. So what we expect is. Okay, so
yeah, it doesn't give us anything here. But let's see what happens here. Yeah, it's just a replay. So I'm going to
Yeah.
break the tie. I don't know what will happen, but oh, nothing.
server error.
That's problematic.
Okay.
That's a
might need
little
to
bit
just-
problematic because I'll have to redo it by hand now. It will take a while.
Okay. Well, yeah,
That's
it's
okay,
fine. At least
so
we know how
If
to,
you
we know how to do
redo
it.
it, if you redo it by hand, you know who's 1, 2, and 3.
no, I have to build a semifinal from scratch. So I will stop sharing the screen for a moment. Let me work on this. This will take 5 minutes probably.
No problem.
That's
No
unexpected, but that's live action can happen.
I'll make it worthwhile to the people waiting.
Yes.
We'll talk about progress. People like to talk about progress or to hear about progress, I would say. There was a bit of chit chat. I owe Riboto an answer in the owner's chat, actually, an update. I saw that in the morning. Didn't get a chance to respond yet. He was asking about what's left for testnet. We actually just had a mini meeting before the races with Fencemaker to kind of get a high level update. So what I was sharing was about the 3D scene, which is having the top, let's say the last part show. I wonder if I can. It's probably not going to be super smooth, but let me see if I have this running. I'll see if I can share something, but we already have that working. But what's holding us back actually from the private testnet is more the technical part of the race scheduling, etc. And one of the things we have right now, which I can share, is it's not exciting, but I guess depends on who you ask. We have this kind of outcome, which is basically the race list already in this form, right? And this is a database query, so it's not really good looking, but this is what the race list gives from some scheduled races, just as an example, and it will show you the details of each race. And this is what needs to be visualized in the race list, which is a bit more, let's say, friendly to the eyes, right? Much more. And I'm also asking for a CSV parser that also shows the race list in a table format without having the UI. So these are both, it's actually a mini thing. And we're working on, next step will be, so we can already now get the races. There's activating horses, entering horses, scratching horses, claiming horses, which we want also to be working using the buttons on the user interface.
Did you
it's
say
ready-
claiming? Did you say claiming horses?
Yeah, but I don't mean in the form of claimers, but rather if you enter the horse after the results are out, you claim back your horse. Is what?
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. No, that's not a surprise. But it's a function that we need to verify, right? Oh, was I sharing? Oh, did I share without sharing?
Yeah, we're not seeing it.
Okay, I apologize. It's just a two-step approach, and I forgot to do that. Thank you, Stitches. Second, not exciting. It's a list of text, right? But this is the race list that is scheduled and read from the database, right? So you can see here, for example, the first race, announced race, bonus pool, can scratch, and then there's some hash numbers, entry cut, the name, 2-year-old debut dash, instance size, start time, track Yara Gardens. So this is already now functional. Now the next step in this flow, I would say, is to make sure that the race list is also on the interface. And we tried entering a horse into this using the buttons that we had, but there's still an error that needs to be debugged. So once that is done, basically, we can't have internal, let's say, private testing until the non-devs can actually test. So our focus now is to make sure that the whole cycle can be done through buttons. Right now, devs are doing this using manual transaction building, database queries and stuff like that. But we appreciate that the non-devs would need to click buttons, etc. So we're once that is done, we'll be able to move into that phase. And I wanted to share something else if I can. Wonder if this is gonna work out the bat or off the bat. English. Okay. This is frisky, but let me try this.
Nice. That's looking good.
So this is the intro sequence without the horses. There should be a walking horse and jockey in this space. So that needs to be integrated. It's reading the horse name, the jockey name. This is bogus data, but once it's linked, it will show the correct one. This should not be an empty rectangle, but rather should be a background color. But again, it's just a step.
Even without the background colors, having it transparent around the jockey is a pretty nice touch, I think.
It ruins this rectangle, but yeah. So the race name and all that, this is being read from data. And then we have a skip intro button for people who want to skip that. So you can just go past. And then again, this is without the races, without the horses in place, and not even in the right position where that should be. And it's not supposed to move like this, but now that it's like this, I can kind of show you around, right? So
this is really looking good.
And this is also like, we have better looking versions of Yara Gardens. This is the dev version of it, because if it was a proper one, you wouldn't be missing the grandstand like you see here, for example. But this is a dev version, and the pond wouldn't be empty and all that, right? But what we're showcasing here is actually not that. And the grass would actually be grass. But what I'm showcasing here is this UI, and this has been integrated minus the buttons. So the buttons don't really do anything yet, right? But the slider, for example, works. And this is too zoomed in, so I'm going to be changing the scaling, but I'm going to do it now just for this here manually from the browser. So this is working. I'll turn the race issue, I think, into a sneak peek opportunity. But yeah, this is
really really nice. This came a long way. This is really
nice. We just want it to be done as well. I know everyone is excited to see it working fully, so we're getting there. Just wanted to share this while we're here.
Wow, that's excellent.
Let me share back.
That was like an early Christmas present. That's really nice.
I really wanted to bring some form of release as a Christmas present. It just, was a challenge.
Yeah, just takes a bit more time. So I basically took the winners of all the four, or the losers of the four quarterfinals, and started a new competition from semifinals. So we only have 12 horses here. And it's based on the positions, so I double check that. And this is the group one. Oh, by the way, we are putting 2 laps, so it's gonna take a while because it's slowest horses, right? So
when you say a while, they're relatively slow. They're not snails.
No, I'm joking a little bit, obviously.
Okay.
Okay, shall we read through the list?
Thanks for the support. I'm glad to hear the positive feedback. You know that we're usually too careful to show stuff that's not polished, but we've been told a few times by the community we're the core community and we want to see what's happening, even if it's not perfect. We just want to see how it looks. So that's we're trying to adjust to that feedback as much as we are perfectionists. All right, back to this wooden spoon semi-finals. We have a field of 6, and group 1 is gonna be Riboto's Blitz, and we have Scooter Boots Ease Up, Janelom's Probably Nothing, 108 Stitches Fungo, Defug Slow Motion, Sienna's Burnt Biscuit, and it's a race of 2 laps. The last 3 proceed.
Exactly.
All right.
I'll just double check that I didn't mess it up. No, it's slowest. Okay, cool.
Here we go. 2 laps. Bottom 3 are going to move on. We're all in. And we're off. We got the 5 with the 6 and the 2 all dropping to the back. 6 is dropping to the back. Nobody wants a clover. Don't give me any clover. Oh, they're all getting clover. 6 dropped to the back. 6 is still in the back, followed by the 1 and the 5, but 6 is moving up a little bit. 6 is moving up a lot. 1's really dropping to the back. Caught a clover, but that's not going to help him by much. 1 is in the back by about 6, 7 lengths. 1 is really going to lose this race. He's giving it all he's got, or not giving all he's got. We got the 1, the 5, and the 6.
All right. Congrats to Riboto's Blitz and goes to finals. Defect Slow Motion goes to finals. And Sienna's Burnt Biscuits goes to finals. Okay, I totally missed the Sea Biscuits reference until now. All right. So group 2, we have the notorious 5-speed. We have Jer's Snail Power. We have Farmer S2 Slow Ginny. We have Senior Ding Dong's Horse. We have Raptors AUS Patchy, and we have J Cardano and Cedar Rune.
Okay.
All right.
Second semi-final. Who will be the slowest? Can the 5-speed win?
All
Or
right.
lose?
Who's coming out of the gate last? And we're off. 5 came out of the gate last with the 1 and the 4. 1 drops all the way to the back, living up to that name. 1 has dropped back by about 2 lengths, but holy cow, caught a clover and moved up like there was no tomorrow. We've got number 1 still in the back. And then we got the 2 and the 5. 1's back there. 2 is slowing up, but caught an unlucky clover. 1 is still in the back. 1 catches another clover. 1 just is all over the place. 1 catches a clover, gets up to the front, drops to the back. We got the 3 in the back. 3 with the 1 and the 2. 1 unlucky clover went up. Holy cow. 5-speed is not going to move on.
5-speed had it until luck was not in his favor. In other way around. It's why lucky Luke. Luck sometimes is not what you want. Slow Ginny's Farmer S2 proceeds. Jer's Snail Power and J Cardano fans Cedar Rune will go to finals. Best of luck, and we go back to the fast horses.
Yeah, we will go back to the fast guys now.
Okay, so 2 groups. Group 1 is going to be Speed Farms Pressure, CRNI Big 10Ks 7291, Mick 94's Patch. We have Ron Reference Chakarita, J Brea's J Brea, and we have Tills Gunnar Curly Brackets Pioneer.
Also 2 laps, but top 3 are moving.
All right. Top 3 this time. We're all in. 2 laps. Here we go. And they are off. 1 jumps out to the front with the 3 and the 6. We've got 3 moving up to the front. 6 catches a clover. We've got 6 ahead by a head. Actually, that'd be the 5 ahead by head. 6 is up there with the 1. We're coming around the finish line for the first time. 1 lap done. We're into the second of 2 laps. We got the 1 up the front. 1 is ahead by a half a length now because the 6 is putting on some pressure. But here comes the 4. We're around the turn, getting ready to come in the stretch. Who's going to be in the top 3? We got the 6 and the 4 and the 1. It's going to be 1, 4, 3, actually.
Pressure, I think, had it easy this time, but it was a nice competition between the rest. So good luck proceeding to finals. To Speed Farm's Pressure, Run Reference, Chacarita, and Migdon's Beautiful Patch.
Sorry, need to find the right one. Here we go.
All right, so Group 2, we have PB and Clay's Paco, SM10's Larson 7, Lewis B's Black Fox. We have GPS's Predator, Mr. Builder's Equine Pioneer Horse, JK7759's Queen of the Rats. And let's go.
You know, we're missing Jet and we're missing T-Rex.
Oh, yeah. And Bob.
And Bob. Right. All right. We're all loaded up. And we're off. 2 jumps out to the front just by a little bit with the 5 and the 6. 6 drops back. 6 drops back some more. 6 goes up. 6 goes down. We got the 5 up to the front. We're coming around the turn for the first time, waving at the stands as we go by. Who's going to take it home? We got the 5 up to the front. 5 is ahead by a neck. No clovers at the minute. It's like everybody's settled down. Couple of clovers in the back of the field, trying to get a little competitive and move up. Coming around the turn for the first time, we still got Predator up in the front. Coming down the stretch, and it's going to be all Predator.
Congrats. GPS Predator takes this one, goes to finals. Mr. Builder's Equine Pioneer Horse goes to finals. PB and Clay's Paco goes to finals. So we have 2 big finals to look out for, or to look forward to. Slow horses, fast horses. Pretty simple.
This will take a while. We are doing 3 laps. And let me set up both so I don't mess it up. I know. Top 3 doesn't really matter at this point. Fastest. So I'm creating, this is the fast, but we will start with the slow because that's more fun. Final top 3 laps, slowest. And those are our finalists.
All right, nice. So this is a slow race. We have Riboto's Blitz, and we have Deferg Slow Motion. We have CNS's Burn to Biscuit. We have Farmer S2 Slow Genie, Jers Snail Power, and J Cardano fans Cedar Rune. Bottom
3 laps.
Take the prize.
Be ready for a longer one.
This is the grand finale.
Be ready to watch it.
The grand finale.
Yeah. Bottom 3 wins the prize, right?
Bottom 3 wins the ADA. Bottom 5 will get NFT. So actually, in the finals, only the very bottom, or in this case, the fastest of the 6 will not get any prize.
All right. So top 3 get a prize plus NFT. Number 4 and 5 from the bottom get an NFT.
Yes.
And number 6 gets a pat on the back.
The fastest gets bragging rights for winning the race.
off slowest, yes.
All right, we're off. We're in the back stretch. We got 3, 1 and 2 all the way in the back. 3 was hanging out of the back and caught an unlucky clover. 1's dropping back a little bit. 1 is back there. He caught a clover, though, but the 1, the 2, and the 3 are all in the back trying to lose this race as best as they can. 1 is dropping all the way to the back, caught a clover. We're coming around the far turn for the second time, coming by the stretch in the home finish line for the second time, and this is it. This is the last race. 1's off the pace by about 15 horse lengths all the way to the back. But then the 2 is dropping back and said, they're so far back, they're dropping off the screen. We got the 3, the 2 in the back.
I don't think we ever had that happen.
It was very
Okay, let's
close.
start
Though.
from the bottom.
Okay, so
Congrats.
congratulations to Roboto's Blitz, and I think first horse in the first race of the slow ones ended up actually taking this. So congrats on first or being the best at being last. Congrats to D-Fergs, who's also with us on the stream. I see in the chat here, slow motion, second place, and CNSN's burnt biscuit. Congrats to you guys on taking home some ADA prizes. Farmer S2, Slow Genie, and Jay Cardano and Cedar get the NFT, no ADA prize on this position. And Jers
Snail Power,
you get
won.
a pat on the back. Congratulations on reaching the final. It's a fun race format. I still think this is fun. Yeah, better luck next time. But I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Hope you lose next time, Snail.
If it's a losing race. Yeah.
And this one,
Okay, fast horses grand finale. Leaving the fastest or quickest for last. Speed
All
Farms
right.
Pressure, Run Reference Chakalita, Mick Dunn's Patch, GPS's Predator, Mr. Builder's Equine Pioneer Horse, PB Increase Paco. A big race. Looking forward to the outcome. Top 3
All right.
take ADA prizes. Top 5 get an NFT.
and
Here we
Filas.
go. We're all in. This is it. The fastest of the fast. 3 laps. Sunny day here at Lovelace Downs. We're off. 2 jumps to the front by about a nose. Here comes 3 with the 6 and the 5. We've got 3 up ahead by about a neck, but the 5 is trying to make a little bit of a move and does a little bit up to the front. We're coming around the stretch for the first lap. We're now 1 and done. We still got the 5 up front with the 1 and the 4. It's a very competitive race right now. We're all right there. 4 and 5 are going at it. Predators trying to just move ahead with all that pure horsepower. Coming around the finish line for the second time. This is it. This is the third race. We're coming around the turn. 4 is opening up that lead by about 2 to 3 lengths. We're in the back stretch. 4 continues a dominating lead. We've got the 4 with the 2 and the 5. Here we are in the final stretch. Any lucky clovers, all 4, all day long, with the 1, the 5, and the 2.
Congratulations to JPS for sealing one more invitational. I would say at this stage, it's probably safe to say that JPS has cracked the Lovelace Downs code. I would suggest to Stacey to come up with updates and maybe bring a challenge to JPS at this stage. He's taking all these races, but actually well deserved. This is what the game is about. So congrats to JPS Predator for winning one more invitation in a very challenging, let's say, bracket. Speed Farms Pressure, congrats on second place. Mr. Builder's Equine Pioneer Horse, congratulations on winning the ADA prize and NFT. Run Reference Chakarita and PB Ingles Paco get NFT prizes for participating and reaching this far. McDonald's Patch, beautiful horse, unfortunately doesn't make the cut for the prizes, but congrats on having a horse that reaches the finals in this competition. So as always, pleasure to run these events. It's we're approaching the holiday season, so happy holidays to all those who are enjoying the festivities or getting ready for them. Our team will also be taking some, I think, really required breaks during this season, as is customary to many. We will be around just after the New Year's for our next town hall, if I'm not mistaken. Some of our team members will continue to work throughout at least this week, but beyond that, most will be away taking some short breaks through this period. We will remain available on and off depending on our availabilities. I, for example, for one, don't have any event happening through this end of the year, but we'll always keep an eye and would like to always be around for the community in case there's any other questions that come up or discussions. But it's been a pleasure hosting this. Lots of thanks to usual thanks to all those who make this possible, and to those who have joined this event. We let the mods join this time. Unfortunately, they didn't, or fortunately, they didn't take home any trophies. But I think it was still key to allow this participation, and I think it was really appreciated.
Absolutely. Enjoyed it.
Thank you, everyone. It was awesome, as always.
Thank you, everyone. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next event round, and we look forward to continuing the excitement. See you guys around. Have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.